Breaking news, my wonderful people. IGP Baba reveals plans to arrest politicians on election day. My wonderful people, in case you're not aware, politicians are all geared up, prepared, looking forward to take the bull by the horn. But what is it going to be? We can see that, in fact, PVC buying is already on ground. Yes, with one person being caught with over 100 and something PVCs and what have you. Now, Nigerian government and then the police authority, security agents told us that they've arrested such and that both of them have been put in prison. However, we don't know them. So it could actually be a ghost story because nobody knows them. You see, nobody knows their identity. Talk, they say, is cheap. That's why actions speak louder than voice. Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. 2023, IGP Baba reveals plans to arrest politicians on election day. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, said the police has diverse strategies to arrest and prosecute politicians moving on election day with tons of cash for vote buying. Baba stated this on Monday in Abuja at a one-day stakeholders summit in addressing the influence of money on the 2023 general election. Concerned efforts are being made by the Nigerian police as the lead agency in electoral security management to ensure that the use of money is not allowed to influence the 2023 general elections. We will ensure that at least this manic is brought to the barest minimum. We will achieve this in synergy with sister agencies, anti-grief and intelligence agencies and other stakeholders, he said. Baba, represented by Assistant Inspector General of Police Operation Balam Chiana, said already a lot of arrests have been made by persons buying voters registration card PVCs to rig 2023 election. He added that some politicians and political talks have also been arrested and are being prosecuted in court. We will also ensure that the police S squad, intelligence officers and investigators are moved to the field to ensure that politicians moving on election day with large cash to buy votes are apprehended and dealt with accordingly to the provision of the law, he added. The IG said the force has embedded intelligence officers during the political rallies to identify with persons encouraging and perpetrating violence. Let me state and start it again, emphasizing that the use of money during the 2023 election is unacceptable, and we will do all we can within the contents of the law to bring the offenders to book. Some politicians spend huge sum of amount of money to get elected to office. Thus, their priority, having been elected, is to recuperate the money they spent during the election. The consequences of this is that those elected provide poor governance and deny the public the benefits of good governance, as they are mostly likely not the best candidates. When elections are influenced by money, the credibility of the process is questioned. This leads to rancor and possibility of violence after the election. Baba said the police were also ready to deal with sponsors of violence before, during, and after the election. So, welcome to Nigeria, where some people feel that they are demigods, that they are the ones who are in charge and that they take charge of everything, and no other person can speak or talk. You know, this day and age is time where every single one of us, okay, must continue to see that these elections is for us. Yes, first and foremost, we have to be ready honestly and sincerely to ensure that those who want to manipulate the system are not given that privilege or opportunity. What do I mean by that? I concur with what Usman Akali Baba has said. Okay, just like he said the person that is least competent or not the people's choice gets to assume the throne. And you know what happened when someone who is not meant for that position get to that position. Most often and known, they are not prepared. They don't even know what the proex of the office entails. And so when they come there, they become arrogant. They don't even do the job. The job is done by proxy. Other people are the ones leading. Take, for instance, Nigeria, a typical example. Do you feel, honestly, be honest with yourself, and this is not a propaganda, this is just an observation. Do you feel the leadership of Muhammadu Buhari? I don't expect you to give me an answer, but I will really sincerely hope that you think about it, ponder upon it, and be honest with the answer you are providing. Do you feel Buhari's leadership? Goodluck Ebele Jonathan may not be a very great talker. In fact, we knew his wife, Patience, more than we knew him. She was somebody who will, where are the, there is God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh. I mean, she's that kind of woman that she's out there, okay? She may not be everything you want her to be, but guess what? She's not a quiet one. But her husband on the other side is not like her. He's a bit reserved. But you know that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was the president, didn't you? Did you know the vice president? Be honest. I can't remember the vice president in Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. This is no more than 10 years ago. I can't remember the vice president because Jonathan took over the reins of leadership as it should be. Yes? Moving forward. Did you know until Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, although he was a sickly man, until he died, did you really know Jonathan? Be honest. Did you know Jonathan was the vice president? These are things that we should think about, ponder upon, and ask ourselves if we are still on the same track, or when we are on the same road leading to a destination. We must be honest. Sincerity becomes the bedrock for which transparency can be birthed. We cannot afford, to dabble between opinions and tell ourselves this and that, and at the end of the day, we are making grievous mistakes. We can't do that. No, we can't. No, we can't. We must become very sincere. We must become very resilient. We must become very ready to ensure that at the end of the day, none of us, we do not leave ourselves out there, leaving ourselves hang and drying. It is what it is. And if Nigeria is going to move forward, we all have to get on with it and ensure that the right people are in place. Yes, bye for now.